Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be looking at surface modeling in F-104. Now earlier I showed you guys how to surface model, not surface model, but form model in an F-104 using forms. But this time I'm going to try using these formers in surface modeling this. Now this is the first time I've actually done this for this particular airplane. I haven't pre-done this, so I don't know what to expect while I'm doing this. So I'm going to be doing a lot of trial and error here, and you'll see what I go through when I do stuff like this. So, but first, this video is sponsored by PCBWay. PCBWay is your one-stop shop for rapid prototyping from 3D printing, CNC machining, sheet metal fabrication, injection molding, electronic PC board design and manufacturing. PCBWay has globally competitive prices, and to get an instant quote for your project, sign up for an account and drag and drop your file. You will get an instant quote, and 2 to 3 days you will get a firm quote. For your 3D printing needs or other rapid prototyping needs, check out PCBWay.com. Okay. Let's go ahead and get started. I went ahead and put in all my pictures. Let's go ahead and turn these on one by one so we can have a better look at this. Okay, the first thing I did was put in my side view picture here. And if you watch my videos on how to find good pictures to model from, go ahead and watch that video, and I show you how I find all my pictures and things that I use to model from. So I found the picture and I went ahead and split it up from side to top and using all the other formers and stuff like that. And to split all the stuff up, you can use Photoshop, or if you don't have Photoshop, you can use Canva or stuff like that, and just split everything up what you need. So here we have our side view. Then went ahead and place a top view in here. Then we have a front view. Then I put in all the formers. And you can see them as I turn them on. Okay. And this is what we have so far. And to put them in here like this, what you do is you'll use an offset plane. So you'll come up here to construct, and then use an offset plane. And then you select, say this right here, and turn on construction. Then you'll just move it to where you need it at, the plane itself. Oh, I'm sorry, this is totally different. In the construction and offset plane, not plane and angle. Then you select the plane that you need. Then you just move it to where you need it to be. And so under A, B, C, etc., back. Then you just put your picture on that canvas where it needs to be. And that's how I got all this like this. And you just line it up and move it. So when you put it here, then you just line it up with the top of this and bottom of this. And we have the front. And what I've done, I went ahead and labeled everything, all the formers, like that, and the construction planes as well. So let you know, you can turn them off and turn them on. So what I'm going to do right now is turn everything off, all these. Well, actually, let me talk about this first. Now, you just can't loft from C to D from here to here. So we're going to have to cut this intake off right here and just bring this down all the way around here, and then loft from here to here. And then next, when we loft from this plane to this plane here, this is going to have to come all the way up here instead of being open like this. And then the opening down here is going to be added later to do this. So that's the only thing I see difficult on this particular model is just getting that intake right here done properly to go in here. Okay, now we can go ahead and get started. So now I'll cut everything off here, and I'll just leave A on, the canvas A on. And by having these labeled, it's really nice. And then the construction here, I'll turn all these off because I only need A on because that's the only one we're going to be sketching on. Okay. Then turn on the origin, and you can see A center's lined right up with the center here. Okay. So I want to create a sketch on that plane there. And I'm going to do a center line. Then fit point spline. Like I've said in my other videos too, don't use as many points as I'm using here so you can get a smooth curve. And I'm only doing this for speed. Okay, go ahead and finish sketch. And that's the first one. And the sketch here, change this to A. Now I know to turn this off, and we can also turn A off and turn the canvas B on and the plane B on here. So now sketch on this plane here. Turn on the origin, and we can see that this is right in the center. Turn that origin back off. And do a center line. Now this portion right through here, we're not going to add this because the other formers do not have this, and it's going to give a weird shape if you do that by adding this on here. Okay, that one's done. Go ahead and finish sketch. And we label this one B. Now we have A and B there. We can turn both of those off. And turn on the construction C. And turn the canvas C on and turn B off. Create a sketch on this plane here. Turn on origin, make sure this is centered, and it is. Do our center line. Fit point spline. Okay. Finish sketch. Turn this off and label this C. And I don't know why this changed here, but this should be B. Okay. And turn the side plane back on. Now you can see this here is just a little short. Okay. Now we have this here. And the next former here, D, I believe has the, yes, it does. So what I'm going to do here, turn on D and turn the other ones off and turn these sketches off. I don't know why these keep changing. Create a sketch on, not sure if it's right plane. Let's turn this and check and make sure it's on the, and it is not on the correct plane. So we undo this. Click this plane, then create sketch. And we are in the correct plane. Okay, with this here, we're not going to put this on here just yet. This is going to be added later. So we do our center line again. Well, let me check to make sure this is centered. And it is through here. Our line. Okay. And right now, this is just trial and error. Because I don't know how this is going to turn out just yet. Okay. Turn these off, these four. Create a sketch on this plane here. Going to use the fit point spline. Turn this to the side just a little to make sure I snap this onto the correct point. Okay, and we do the bottom, same thing, fit point spline. Okay. And another one. Let's start it up here. And I'm going to put another one. Okay, go ahead and finish sketch. Turn off this canvas, see our spline cage. This is what we have. Now, I had a question about why do I choose surface over the solid, and when I'm surface modeling, I just stick with surfaces. That's all. There's no real advantage of using one or the other when I'm doing this. No disadvantage either. Then we want to add rails. Okay. There's our first piece, and that looks really good. Okay. Turn off the sketches. All right. It's looking pretty good so far. Okay. I don't know why these keep changing back, reverting back. Now turn this off. Label this nose section. Turn that off. Okay. Now look at this here. So turn on D and C. And that's what we have. So we don't need C. I need to turn on E. Okay. Now I'm going to turn on plane. Is that D or C? D? Okay. Turn on the canvas, or the plane, excuse me. D. And turn off the canvas E. And now I'm going to create another sketch on this plane. Sketch here. Do my center line again. Now, with this here, I'm not going to put this in here just yet. These will be done later. Again, don't put in all these points like I'm doing. Just use minimum to get the shape you need. Okay. Finish sketch. I'll leave this one as is name-wise. Okay, now I'll just turn off D, turn on E, and turn off sketch. And turn on the E down here, and create a sketch on this plane. We do our center line. Okay, finish sketch. And turn off this sketch here, and turn off that. Okay. And turn on the construction plane F. Create a sketch on this plane. Center line. And again, I'm just okay. Finish sketch. Turn on G, turn off F. Turn off that sketch too. Turn on this plane F. Create a sketch on this plane. Center line. Okay, finish sketch. And then the last one. Or the next one, not the last one. Can this be added later? And create a sketch on that plane there. Go ahead and finish sketch. Okay. May have put that on the wrong plane, and I did. So what I'm going to do here is turn on that plane. which is G. Create a sketch on this plane here. And project this onto that plane. Click OK. Okay, go ahead, finish sketch. Okay, now what I'm going to do is create a sketch on this plane here. Fit point spline. Now, I'm not sure which one this is. I'm going to cancel this. Okay. Do that again. Okay, and we do the bottom too. And scroll out to make sure I snap it onto the right point. Okay, this one's a little high. Oops, didn't move the whole thing. Just leave it for now. And again, this is all trial and error. I have no idea if this is going to work. Go ahead and create a sketch on this plane here again. Fit point spline. And straighten these up. Okay. And put one more in the bottom. Actually, one in the center. Okay. And straighten these up. Now, when I look at this stuff like this, this looks like form modeling with all these points in here too, even though it's not. But sometimes I think both are the same thing, but it's not. Okay. And I want to put one more rail down here. Go ahead and finish sketch. Let me look at this from the top first. Okay. Go ahead and finish sketch. And surface, I'm going to loft. Clear this out. And we want to add rails. We may not need all of these, but we'll see. Okay. Go ahead and finish. Okay. Now it looks like we're going to I have to go back and clean things up. Okay. Now, I'm not going to go back and show you guys or waste your time by moving these dots around and stuff like this to straighten everything out just yet. And my next video on this, I'll have this all straightened out and I'll show you guys what I did there. But it's not bad right now. It's not good either, but it's not bad. I see where things just need to come out, like right here needs to be smoother. And I'm seeing right here, there's a former here that needs to come down a little more, and I'm thinking that's what's giving that problem right there. And then this just needs to go in a little more, and then a little area. just tiny little areas just to work on, which is really not that difficult to do. And yeah, so to me, it's not a bad start. It's just little areas need to work on a little more to get everything looking right. Okay. And then once as I look at this, when I put the wings in here, that's going to take care of that anyway. So I may not even do anything with that. I'd probably go ahead and do the wing first. And when I do the wing, I'm pretty sure a lot of that stuff you won't even see. It's just straighten everything out. Yeah, so that wing's going to take care of that. I didn't think about that. And then I'm pretty sure there's a form here that I just need to move in a little or to get that to go in a little more, which is no problem either. But like I said, this is nothing but trial and error right here. I haven't modeled this before. This is a first as far as for surface modeling anyway for me. So yeah. And so when I come back to this, it should be this week. And I'll probably go ahead and just put the wing in here then. And so we can get that area knocked out. Then I just do a little work here. So yeah, when I come back, put the wing in, the nose, and the vertical and horizontal stabs. And that should pretty much do it for this jet here. It, yeah. So, yeah. So, again, it'll probably be this week. I'll come back to this and straighten some things up on this jet and show you guys how I did that. So, yeah. But anyway, again, if you're new to my channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and like. Also, like I said, in my other videos, I'm trying to do this as my full-time job, teaching you guys how to model these jets and stuff like that through surface modeling and form modeling. And if you could support the channel, and the easiest way to support the channel is just hit that subscribe button. And also, if you want to support more, you can do a super thanks or join my Patreon site. And also join my Facebook group also. And both are called CAD Build Fly RC. It's the name of my Facebook group and my Patreon my site. There'll also be a link down in the bottom for both. So yeah. But anyway, that's going to do it for this video, and we will catch you in the next one.
Subscribe for more.